Code 8 is a very unique film about a dude who somehow gets these powers, and 6% of the population has powers. So basically, these people can't get a normal job, they don't pay taxes, blah, blah, blah. This movie really nails like the human aspect, which I really enjoyed. Bit of violence and pretty good. Special effects are awesome. But what stood out to me the most about Code 8 was the story. I really liked how, these people with superpowers are just trying to be everyday normal people and get jobs. And if they get caught, like using their powers on a job, like they can use, if they're welding, they could do, shoot fucking flames out of their hands. They can just lift concrete cement blocks up, no problem, all that kind of thing. And if they get caught, doing fucking using their powers at the job site, they get caught, whatever, they get arrested, and they put up a fight. The cops don't fuck around in this movie. They put up a fight, they kill them right away. And I really liked how they portrayed the police in this. They're fucking savages. They don't take no bullshit. And the police have their own little like army drone squad. And every time they come in, they drop down. It's always like two soldiers that come down. It's always slow motion. Very well shot movie. Very well shot. Some aspects kind of look like a TV show, but for the most part, it looks really good. For a movie that's an hour and a half, they do a really good job of making you care about the characters. I cared about everyone. I cared about what was going on. The emotional moments were a bit rushed, but at the same time, I think the ending made up for it because the whole ending it was a lot more emotional, I thought, than it would be. I was expecting a lot more action, but the way that it turned out, it didn't bug me that we didn't get. We did get a lot of action, but there's a lot of good, solid emotion at the end. And if you didn't have that, it wouldn't have made the movie that good, I think, like story wise. The one thing I really liked was, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, there's a girl that heals people. So the main character, his mom's dying, and he makes a deal with this guy. He says, I'll rob this bank, and then you give me the girl, she can heal my mom. But his mom's at a point where she's kind of depressed and sad. She wants to die, and she doesn't want this girl to heal her. And he brings her in anyway at the end of the movie, and she tells him, I forget his name, and she tells him if she heals her mom, it'll suck all her powers. It will use so much energy from her, and it'll kill her. And he's like, I don't care. And then you have this really powerful, good scene of her trying to save the mom, and then the kid realizes how much it's doing damage to her, and he stops her, and he basically lets his mom die, and he could have saved her if he wanted to, but he knew this girl was only like 20 years old. She had the rest of her life ahead of her. She wanted to get her dad out of jail, and he just didn't want to wreck this girl's life, and he let his mom die because of it. Very, very good ending. I heard they're making a sequel. If they do, that'd be fucking dope. I don't know if it would be the same characters or completely different characters, and they're gonna expand upon these ones and mesh them together. I have no idea. Some of these movies, though, I think Code 8 would be really cool as like a 4-episode miniseries, but at the same time, we always don't need a miniseries. This movie was only an hour and a half, never dragged. The pacing was awesome. The special effects were awesome. The dialogue is great. The characters are great, and for the most part, it had a really good story. And it just humanizes all these people, and it just makes it different to watch. I've never seen a movie like this. So if you haven't seen Code 8, go check it out because Nate the Great Reviews recommends it.